Our vengeance is upon us. Hello again, everyone. Luke Lynch, leader of the Lynch Mob, back for more Let's Screw Around with Assassin's Creed. It is finally time to take the life of Templar leader Robert de Sable. He's in a cemetery not far from here. So, starting off, we want to go to that cemetery, and we want to find the nearest group of scholars as quickly as possible. And there it is, the resting place of the blessed. There's gotta be at least some party of scholars or something. Yeah, you might have guessed by now, but I really don't remember this part too well. Something tells me this is not how they intended you to get in here, but the hell with it.
Ameen. We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din, taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
A mindless killer in heaven? Start praying, I'll tell you.
Amen.
Yeah, you really might want to start praying. I think he's
As
on
you
to us.
know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Oh, that happened.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yener. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin. Beni yenemez. Gel buraya. Belki farkında değilsin ama hala kaybettin. Onu.
We're gonna go up there and deal with this damage.
Get him!
Durdurun onu. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Death to the heathen!
That was Robert's body that was moving.
Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Why the hell am I hearing a woman's voice?
Now you die!
Seriously, I'm
Belki
hearing a
farkında
woman's
değil.
voice.
Ama yardımda kaybettim.
I don't think that's Robert. At least now we're out of range of the friggin' archers. Let's deal with this.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. Then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Well, there she goes. But if this is true, then I think I have made a major boo-boo.
Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
There's only one thing to do at this point. I have got to get back to the assassin.
Come no further.
Alright, we're finally back. Let us report some Alaka.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Robert was never at the funeral. I've been deceived. Robert has long since left Jerusalem. Arsuf is his destination, and so it will be mine as well. I only hope I will not be too late. If Robert succeeds in convincing Richard and Salah al-Din we are the enemy, the assassins will be destroyed. We cannot withstand the combined might of the Saracen and Crusader armies.
Make no mistake. It is our very existence. What? Why is it? I could have been killed.
Must make haste, Altair.
Finest wares in all the land.
There is no time to lose. The high road to Arsuf. It's time to end this.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
And unfortunately, jump down the cliff. Nope.
That's the infidel! Found him!
Gel buraya.
Find out where he
İşte
went!
kaçıyor. Durdurun.
Don't let... Yeah! Kill him! Kill him!
Can't wait to die.
Don't let him You're a very skilled
durdurun
opponent.
onu.
You in that way.
Mat. Kaçman fayda. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya.
I found him! He's here!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyecek. Belki farkında değilsin ama hali kaybettin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Fayda etmez. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Time to move.
أقبل الحشاش!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama...
You won't get away from me!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belki farkında değilsin ama this is a waste of my time. İmkansız. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
And there we go.
Geber kafir!
Gotta move.
Geber kafir!
You'll never get in the way!
This is a waste of my time. Save the speed. You will not win. Maybe you have
البعوض للحياة الخصم نار جدا ولكنك لن تنتصر أيها المرتد لن تفلت مني
Go. We're finally into Crusade territory.
You're bound to make room. Everyone. Go away, peasant. Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp. Heathen! This is where you die! C'est trop facile. Tu es le diable incarné. Je vais libérer ton âme. Ton âme brûlera en enfer. You should know better. Il me fait perdre mon temps. Come back here. Ton âme est impure.
Close.
Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. Ah! Je vais t'arracher la tête. You die here.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
There he is.
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassin!
10 Templar. As a famous comic book superhero figure might say, Clobberance time!
Du kannst nichts, Digga! Je vais libérer ton âme!
Ooh, that's hilarious. Oh, so that's how you want to play, huh? Alright then.
The time for games is ended.
Peace out, Robert de Salle.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
What?
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share. No. Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
No, it couldn't be. I don't believe it.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Al-Mualim is the 10th Templar? This cannot be. All these years I've looked to him for strength and guidance. His word has always been truth. And now I'm told it's all been a lie? No. Even in death, Robert seeks to poison my mind. Or does he? I remember the careful way in which the master avoided my questions. Changed the subject when I dug too deep. Was it deference he sought to teach me? Or blind obedience? Willful ignorance of the truth? There is but one way to answer these questions. I must seek Al-Mualim. And I would love to get to that right away. It seems the game does not want us to.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Crap. I guess Neo and Trinity couldn't make it past the lobby shootout. Damn it. Guess there's not much else we can do but talk to Lucy and call it a day.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith.
What?
You're...
Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy. Aren't you tired?
I've also got a lot to process. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep on that. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do but try for it. Next time on Let's Screw Around with Assassin's Creed, we bring the truth to light. See you guys then.